I've been a world traveler for about 2 to 3 years now. I'm currently in Mexico at the moment, as you can see. I'm walking in Oaxaca, and we just got back from South America. And I wanted to give you guys some reflections of, what I've learned in my trip so far. If you would have told me 10 years ago that I would sell everything, leave America, and go to Latin America and explore it, I would have told you that would be impossible. It all started from one trip, one vacation with my girl and her family to Mexico City. Before going there, I didn't really know what to expect. People told me Mexico is not really the place to really go, but I had no expectations. I just took that leap of faith and I wanted to learn what was going on and my girl's culture. And so I got to see Mexico City for the first time, and goddamn, I gotta tell you, everything about that place blew my mind to the point where it changed my perspective immensely. Experiencing the architecture and the people and the overall vibe, the history that flows within the people, quality of the food. One of the best restaurants are over there, to the street tacos that are coming from affordable price, but still extremely delicious. Truly changed my perspective of what I've been taught. You see, what I've been taught back home is that the American dream and living in America is typically top tier of living. It's the best place to live. It's the best country in the world.
Look, we have the hottest country in the world.
And in many aspects it is. At the same time, it has a lot of flaws, especially right now. And we'll talk about that later, how that affected me personally, but every single aspect of the American dream is not promised to every single citizen. You kind of have to earn it, and it takes a little bit of luck. The mindset that I went into is that, like, bro, I gotta make it, bro. I gotta do whatever it takes to make it. Being Black and Asian, my parents were immigrants and my dad was a product of slavery. I cannot fail. I gotta do whatever it takes to achieve this American dream. But I didn't realize that through the process of working so hard, being better than the next person, it allowed me to reach a level of success, allowed me to build a studio, get bigger clients. But at the same sense, I was feeling a lot of pressure, and the more demand of my work, the more stress I obtained. And I was trying to figure out why. And I realized that it doesn't matter how hard you work, a lot of times you're gonna just break even. And instead of reaping the benefits of what you worked for and learning about yourself and learning about your humanity and about life and resting your nervous system, you're only thinking about the next project, the next job, the next client, bruh. And that's stressful, you know what I mean? They make you want work to be the only thing that you care about, making money the only thing you care about. And there's so many other things out here that are more enjoyable than just obtaining money. Money should be the byproduct. And so being in Mexico City was a breakthrough for me. For the first time in a long time, I didn't really think about work. And so that changed my whole mindset and made me realize that maybe there's a lot more to learn from the world than we think. That maybe America doesn't really have all the answers to true happiness or the pursuit of happiness. That maybe happiness is just in the simple things. When I got back home from that trip in Mexico City, I couldn't get enough. And so I had to tell my girl, like, bro, we need to explore more. If Mexico City is like that, I wonder what Peru is like. I wonder what Colombia is like. I wonder what Brazil is like. There's a lot of rumors of what Colombia is like, but being there was totally the opposite. That's crazy. So it's kind of like, it's almost like gatekeeping the secrets, and I was just curious about uncovering those secrets. And so me and my girl, we decided to sell everything, make some arrangements, adjust our business to be more flexible and remote. And we set a course to visit each city in each country for 3 to 6 months. Depending on where we're at financially in 3 to 6 months, traveling actually saved us a lot of money. We're actually profiting immensely just traveling, bro. I didn't have to worry about a fucking holiday every single month or a birthday or some bill coming up every single month. Nah, dude, it was just straight locking in, bro, and exploring and learning. And so that was amazing to me. We set a course. We first checked out Mexico, a few other cities that we haven't checked out, and then my girl really wanted to go see Peru. So we set a course to Peru. In the beginning of our relationship, she said, we gotta go to Peru, so we did it. So we made it to Peru, and that was the beginning of our Latin America tour. Since we're so far from home, shit, we might as well see Colombia and Brazil. That was one of the best learning experience, best times of my life. And it blows my mind that we don't prioritize travel, learning about our human nature. We only learn about one culture sometimes, or if you're American, you only learn about America, and that's it. When I went out there, the pressure in my nervous system began to dissipate. I was able to think more. This is gonna be the first video of this channel. It is the foundation of everything that we're gonna be talking about. Not just travel and showing cool places, but we're gonna be talking about perspective. Topics that change our perspectives. Things I've learned on how to make money online and different philosophies and ideas. Just a lot more options and findings so that you can draw your conclusion of how you see the world. Not just accept what the American dream has to offer, or the Mexico dream has to offer, or the Latin American dream has to offer. What I've realized through my travels is that the world is an open world and everybody is creating within it. And being in this world, they don't tell you that you have the freedom to create whatever you want. You gotta understand the different laws of the universe. Even though you can make anything you want in this world, there is a balance that that has to be in your creation. And so we're gonna be talking about topics like that. And so if you fuck with that, and you're with that journey, and you want to grow this channel with me, then go ahead and subscribe. Like this video, support it, because the goal here, we've accomplished seeing Latin America, and I'm gonna show you a lot more. We're gonna probably be doing some lives and things of that nature. I'm definitely gonna go back, especially Brazil. The goal is to set a course to Africa, explore Asia, Thailand, Philippines, that's where I'm from. And we're gonna continue learning, bro. Egypt is one of my bucket lists. And we're gonna continue the discussion, continue the journey, brother or sister. So I love you guys, thank you guys. If you made this far, true blessings to you. Peace, love, exploration, discovery, perspective change. See life differently. Alchemy. Peace.